now for when you just want to let your hair down a little bit. The whole year you've been working very hard and you decide to take a little break, maybe a week or two, just to visit a very special place that you've been dreaming of in Africa, in Ghana, maybe somewhere else in the world. We want to open the phone lines, but before then, Helen and I are going to get into a little discussion, because where's it you went again?
So on the African continent, it would be Morocco and the Gambia only.
No, but don't say only. There are people out there who haven't been anywhere outside Accra or even outside Ghana. So you've tried. Well, I've been to South Africa and I've been to, can I say Nigeria?
Of course.
Yeah, so I've been to Nigeria. Passed through Nairobi before, but I didn't really see a lot. But what was your experience in Gambia?
I mean, I do want to preface this by saying that travel within Africa can sometimes be very pricey. I mean, I would love to see the African continent.
Tickets,
food, tickets, I think especially air travel within Africa can be pricey. I mean, for instance, you're asking about going to the Gambia. When I went, I've been a few times actually. I have friends that live out there. Very beautiful place. But at that time, the first time I went in 2015, if you were traveling from Ghana, you would have to go to Nigeria and transit for 8 hours and then make your way backwards to go to the Gambia. So it's not very ideal. You know, we're going for a wedding, so it was very tasking.
Oh, it wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun
the Gambia was very interesting, very eye-opening. Population about 2 million people, very friendly. So you can imagine it's tiny.
Very tiny.
Everybody knows everybody, but the economy heavily hinged on tourism.
Yeah.
So very friendly people, lots to do. You can go and see the animal sanctuaries. I went and touched a crocodile. That was exciting. So I would love to see more of Africa again. The price.
Interesting. But even before you start to call us, let's get into exactly what to look out for when you're embarking on a journey, when you're going on vacation. For me, I'll start with me. The first thing I always look out for is accommodation. How comfortable the accommodation is, number one. Number two, is it in the middle of somewhere I can just dash to the mall? Okay, so we went on the streets to actually ask you where it is that you want to go, what your experiences have been, and all that. When we come back, I'll continue my discussion with Helen. Let's take a look.
I'm going for Dubai because they've got 9 serene places.
I would love to travel to Miami because I love to change environments, and also I love to have fun.
For educational purposes, I'll choose Canada, because it has the best universities in the world. And then for vacation, I think I'll choose Dubai because of its tourist attraction and all that.
I'll go to Spain because the money is there, and I think work too is there. And I like the way the place is looking. It's very nice and cute, decent too.
Russia. I want to be a lawyer, so because they have a deep knowledge and they are very intelligent. So I think when I go there, it will help me a lot.
If I'm given the opportunity, I'll go to China. I don't know, but I like them. One, I like their language, the Chinese language. I like it because I've been learning it for a while, and it's so easy, simple to learn. I like their culture, their food, like everything about them, and I wish to visit them one day.
I'll go to Dubai because I like chilling, so I'll go to the desert, chill in Dubai. I mean, everything.
Dubai, place beer, you know, it's fun there. You know, say yes, what to kwaya called Dubai first, because me say Ghana me we me bread into me person me call Jima home dia me call Dubai Riansana different country dia na me okay.
I prefer Canada because there are so many job opportunities there, so I prefer to go to Canada.
US. Why? Because that place is not hard like Ghana. Everything is okay, even if you are not working. The government will give you food. So I will go to US, Ghana, there. Okay.
And it is a sene kwediam say Dubai na ye nyina wa ye konena ho keke na ya fresh and I was in.
Listen, it sounds like Peru donde para. People are taking us on many, you know, San Francisco jamming. Some would like to be in Miami.
I'm telling you. But one of the most epic places actually to be in the world is Dubai. I've been there about 4 or 5 times and I've never been able to get enough of Dubai. Talking architecture, food,
Definitely.
the culture and everything, and they've done so much to protect it. Oh, hello Bella, I wish she was here this morning. She's all the way in Dubai.
She's having a great time, isn't she?
She's doing and buying. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's doing and buying. Exactly. Very, very, very epic place to be, if you ask me. A little expensive because have you heard that before?
I mean, Dubai can be pricey, but in fact, you know what? It might sometimes be cheaper to fly to Dubai than to fly within our very own continent.
Oh,
it's very.
I don't even know why the tickets are very expensive in the first place, and sometimes even going outside, like you said, is way cheaper than when you want to do. Can I say domestic? Of course, this is Africa, when you want to do domestic travels. But I in the Vox Pop, I didn't hear anybody talking about African destinations. Everybody wants to go to Canada. Somebody said she wanted to go to Russia because of school and all that. I don't know if you've checked out the weather in Russia, especially when it's winter. Russia is the coldest place in the world. I don't know if you've checked out all that. But Helen, when you're traveling to a destination for vacation, what are the things that you look out for?
Now, this one might sound, it's not controversial, but as a woman of color, as a black woman, sometimes I do check to see whether the people are friendly and accommodating to brown skin. I've been to places in Europe where I can't say that they were very accommodating. You could be walking down the street and then somebody might shout some type of racial abuse at you. Very unfortunate. You just came to vacation. So sadly, sometimes that's something to consider. You know, luckily.
Very, very true.
Very important.
I'm not cutting you, but let me just share a little experience. So I was in a town. I wouldn't say it was a city. It was a town in China where they have their factories and industries. Now, when we're going, we first of all rode on a train and then got off and then rode on a bus. There aren't too many black people there. I think also the journey, it was just me and my friend, we're just the 2 black people on the train and then on the bus. So there was this little boy on the train who made me very, very uncomfortable. Probably hadn't seen a black person before. So all through, he was in front of his mother, sitting kind of on her lap, sort of thing. He wasn't really sitting, he wasn't really standing. And all through the journey, the young boy was like this, was looking at me all through. First of all, nobody's saying hi to you, nobody's minding you because, of course, you're black. Number 2, you don't even understand the language, so they're not even going to waste their time talking to you or anything. And it seemed as though that little boy had never seen a black person in his entire life, maybe 6 years or 7 years or being on this earth. He hadn't seen a black person before. And he made me feel very, very uncomfortable. So I agree with what you're saying.
So yeah, sometimes you
may want to check out friendly.
Google.
Yeah.
And then people will share their experiences. So for example, when I went to Italy, I Googled and I checked, and some people had very different opinions of what to expect. In fact, when I was in Naples is a small town in Italy. You leave your hotel room and then you hear people shouting, Chocolatina, Lady La Mocha. I even got called Beyonce. That one was a nice compliment.
Oh, wow. They thought you looked like Beyonce.
I know they know there's a big difference. They were just using that to, you know, tell me that I'm brown. So something to look out for, definitely. Is it a friendly place? And maybe you check out the paths that you can go and enjoy yourself. Also depends on what type of experience you're looking for. Are you wanting to check out the tourist sites? Are you maybe a party goer? You want to see what the nightlife is like? Are you going with small children, so you want them to be comfortable? Are there some amusement parks or maybe child-friendly libraries, that sort of thing? So definitely tailor it to the type of experience that you want. Of course, money is a big thing. Money. You budget, so you want to see is food expensive. Maybe you can pack some 3 or 4 Indomie in your bag or whatever the case may be. Some spaghetti to cook in the hotel microwave. So you look at all those logistics and enjoy yourself.
One thing I look out for is food. I'm not too adventurous with food. So when I travel, it gets a little boring for me because I have a very funny tummy. a tummy that will react to anything, anywhere, at any time. I could eat something which is not comfortable with me, and in the next 2 minutes, I'll be visiting the washroom. That's me. My system is like that. What do you look out for in terms of food? Are you very adventurous?
Oh, I'm very adventurous.
Are you?
Stomach trouble or no stomach trouble? You're in a different place. I'm often quite amazed that people will travel to exotic places and you're still looking for local, yeah, still looking for local delicacies. You know, you're in Milan somewhere and you're still looking for maybe kinky or whatever the case may be. You should try different be adventurous.
Anyway, so please call us right now. Well, you saw the Vox Pop people talking about their dream vacation places or even places to study. Where is it that you want to visit in this world, here in Africa and, of course, globally as well? Many people are opting for Dubai. I'm sure because they've seen pictures on phone and all that. But yes, those are the numbers on the screen. 020-822-7226, 020-822-7226. Call us and let's pick your mind on where it is that you want to go. Or even if you've gone already, we want to get into the experience. What was it like for you? Did you have a good time? You didn't have a good time? We want to know all of that. But I traveled somewhere in Africa and my money was stolen.
Oh.
It messed up the whole trip. So it was actually a tour guide. Okay, there's a caller on the line. I'll continue the story after I pick this phone call. Good morning. Welcome to TV3Newday. Oh, did we just lose him or her?
They're rushing
Hi,
for their
good
flight.
morning. Okay, so it actually happened here in Ghana. Hello? No, but we can't hear anything. Hi, good morning. Helen, can you hear? Oh, yes. If you can please speak up a bit, we'll be very, very grateful. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello?
Good morning. My name is Farida. I'm calling from someone.
Farida, did I hear your name right, Farida? Hello?
Yes.
Farida, we can hear you. Please go ahead. Farida? Okay. So, all right. So it was actually here.
Oh, no.
Here in Ghana, Elmina Castle, to be precise. So one of these resorts, I'm not going to mention the name of the resort, but it was a very bad experience for me. So one of these resorts that we're lodging at, we got in, checked in and everything, and they had a facility for you to use their private cars and then a tour guide from the facility, from the resort, to go to anywhere you want to go to in Cape Coast. So we decided to go to Elmina Castle. So we got off, but because we're a little tired, we just left our purses and our bags and everything in the car. So he parked at, let's say, spot A for us to get off and then go and check out the Elmina Castle and all that. Now, when we came back, he had moved from where he had parked to another place. So we had to call him and say, oh, where are you? We are done. Can we please go back to the resort? Only for us to get there in the evening, took our shower and everything, and then we went for dinner. When we were about to pay for dinner was when we realized that he had stolen our money.
That's unfortunate.
Now, he was called up, questioned, and he swore on his life that he didn't take the said amount of money. And it wasn't just me, it was my friend as well. We were all short of money. I don't even want to mention my amount, but it wasn't even in Ghana cedis. So he took Ghana cedis, took the foreign currency as well, and stole from my friend as well. Listen, that experience was so bad. We started confronting him, I think, around 9 p.m. It got so bad with the way he was just casting us out and swearing and calling the names of gods and everything. We left the resort at 12 a.m. Can you imagine? 12 a.m. because I wasn't going to have it. I wasn't going to sleep in a place where management cannot make sure that my stuff, my property and money and all that is safe. We left and we got to Accra at 4 a.m. That was a very bad experience.
Very unfortunate
incident. Very. So you may want to keep your possessions and your belongings very close to you when you travel. I've heard of these things even outside Ghana.
Yes.
I've heard it in Kenya. I've heard it in South Africa. So wherever you're traveling to in the world, you just want to make sure that your possessions, the ones very, very important to you, including your money, your jewelry, your clothes and everything, you keep. I don't even trust the safes that they provide in some of the resorts. Do you use them?
And that's very important. I I've used them here and there, depending on how safe I feel. And even with that, you just have to kind of lock your things up and pray you come back to meet it. You know, sadly, crime doesn't know any geographical location. So wherever you are, you've got to be careful. And sometimes when you're a tourist in a new city, you kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Criminals can tell.
They can see that you're new.
Doesn't know, you know, the area too well. So things like, for example, they say with women, if you're wearing one of these cross-body bags, instead of having it dangling on your shoulder,
keep them in front of you.
Cross it like that, and also the portion which opens up, it faces your body. A few things that you can do. Sometimes the backpack, instead of wearing it behind you, you strap it to your front, and then you walk. And also, you know, have a bit of confidence about you and be just as careful and wary as you would be in your own home country. When you travel abroad. And remember, again, crime does not know any geographical location. It doesn't. So that's a good point there. And a sad tale, though, Cookie. You learned it the hard way.
It was terrible for me. Anyway, past and gone. I've moved on. Have you ever been to any place outside Ghana, traveled anywhere, and you so loved it that you didn't want to come back? You wanted to stay? Has it happened to you before?
There really is no place like home because Anya, and your money also will run out. You know, as the trip comes to an end, your allocated budgets, you would have exhausted it. You have to make your way back home. You know, whenever you're on holiday, it's like stepping into a different realm. But the people that live there will tell you, you're on holiday, so you're having fun. But if you're a resident, it would be different.
Anyway. So, talking about tourism, there was a place that we visited in the Volta region that we want you to take a look at. Please take a look and we'll be right back.
The mention of friendly crocodiles has become synonymous with Paga in the Upper East region for several decades. I guess you didn't know of one in the Volta region, precisely at Avedakpa, where indigents are predominantly farmers. They tell me the pond was dug to solve the water needs of the community, and if well harnessed, could add to the numerous tourist sites in the region noted for cascading waterfalls, monkey sanctuaries and mountain ranges. An interesting phenomenon here is that tourists have to get good intentions before they can have a photo moment with any of the reptiles. 67-year-old Akpojisi Egbon is the one who invites the crocodiles as his son Kin Egbon understudies him. Tourists could be disappointed when both are unavailable. Their greatest desire is to see the tourist attractions are given more attention. The road network is not in the best shape. The town does not have any receptive facilities. One thing is clear among youth here in Avedakpa. If tourism is boosted in this very town, there will be a lot of work to do, especially along the value chain, like tour guides, sale of artifacts, among others. And that will really keep them busy and not waste time in activities like this.
A lot of goods, those who are doing business in town, a lot of people will be coming, so their goods will be patronized as well. And then the town too, the little that will be getting from the tourist side too, will be helping the town too as well.
Equally worrying is the impact of COVID-19, which has greatly affected the already unappreciable patronage.
It's not function, so we are not getting marketing. So we need people to come more so that we too can sell and get what we want.
Regional Director of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Alexander Nketia, explained private sector collaboration is being sought to develop the facility.
What we're doing now is to look for prospective investors to come and invest in this area in collaboration with the Assembly, so that the Assembly provides the lands as equity, and then you come in with your investment, and then together you go through the normal signing and then build, and then we get the visitors in, revenues come, and the communities get their share.
The Tourism Ministry is ambitious to rake in $5 billion annually through revenue. Who knows, if the Avedakpa resort gets the attention it requires, its contribution might come in handy to realize that target. George Crane in TV3 News, Avedakpa, Volta region.
Very brave of him. I don't think I'll ever be able to stand by a crocodile. All the stories that I've heard, no, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Have you done it before?
Oh, yes. I mentioned in the Gambia, there's a crocodile sanctuary there. And in fact, there was a crocodile, I think a white one, that had passed away just before we had arrived.
Oh, what happened to
the
it?
Sanctuary? Old age, I believe.
How old was it? Do you remember?
I'm not too sure, but very old. Very, very old. But yeah, I'm brave. I like to.
I'm not too brave when it comes to these reptiles and all that. No,
so you wouldn't have a snake around your neck?
Never, ever.
Snake around where?
No, embasso.
For a nice picture.
Senepa Imbaswe, never.
I think I can convince you to overcome
I don't
this
think
reptile
so.
fear.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking and staying with us on this one. Unfortunately, we had challenges with our phone lines, so you couldn't call us. But please keep the conversation going. Hashtag TV3Newday. Let us know where it is that you want to go to. Maybe I could buy you a ticket, or maybe you can buy a ticket so the two of us can go together. And I also better my ticket to Mami and
On that note.
We'll be right back. This is TV3 New Day.